trick is to enjoy life. Don't wish away your days, waiting for better ones ahead. There is nothing more important than your eternal salvation. We destroy in assumptions, but we do not build in possibilities. Wisdom comes not from age, but from education and learning. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. Invincibility depends on oneself, the enemy's vulnerability on him. It is more important to be of pure intention than of perfect action. Be grateful for what you already have while you pursue what you want. Never give up on what you really want to do. The person with big dreams is more powerful than the one with all the facts. There's nothing you can't do if you want it bad enough. Verily, God does not reward man for what he does, but for what he is. Nothing in the world can take the place of persistence. It is truth that liberates, not your effort to be free. Nothing isn't better or worse than anything. Nothing is just nothing. There is an intelligent way to eat a live frog. I just don't know what it is. The scholar does not consider gold and jade to be precious treasures, but loyalty and good faith. I am not good at noticing when I'm happy, except in retrospect. If we have no peace, it is because we have forgotten that we belong to each other. Don't worry about being effective. Just concentrate on being faithful to the truth. It takes writing 1 billion bad words before you get to the good ones. No amount of experimentation can ever prove me right. A single experiment can prove me wrong. Deeds will not be less valiant because they are unpraised. If everyone wants to be somebody, I want to be somebody else. The mind is its own place, and in itself can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven. When you lose your smile, you lose your way in the chaos of life. Between living and dreaming, there is a third thing. Guess it. You see me walking away. I see myself walking towards greatness. Don't fast forward through life. You'll miss all the good stuff along the way. The only time you fail is when you fall down and stay down. Strange how the best moments of our lives we scarcely notice except in looking back. Bringing joy to another lights 1,000 suns within. The heart's memory eliminates the bad and magnifies the good. Maybe some things aren't meant to be known. Maybe they're just meant to be accepted. Light in your mind is better than darkness in your soul. Some people look for a beautiful place. Others make a place beautiful. No one is too busy. It's only a matter of priorities. Politics determines who has the power, not who has the truth. Everything's a risk. Not doing anything is a risk. It's up to you. The consequences of every act are included in the act itself. It's often only in the lies we refuse to speak that any truth can be heard at all. Healthy citizens are the greatest asset any country can have. Behind every beautiful thing, there's some kind of pain. What is important is not what you hear said, it's what you observe. Success is defined in units of fun. It's all about being happy. If you do not change direction, you may end up where you are heading. Success in warfare is gained by carefully accommodating ourselves to the enemy's purpose. Let the speaker speak truly, and the judge decide justly. A single death is a tragedy. A million deaths is a statistic. All men know the utility of useful things, but they do not know the utility of utility. I can't feel my tongue, but I know it's there because I'm talking. Some things you hear with your ears, others you hear with your heart. We are citizens of the world. The tragedy of our times is that we do not know this. I'd rather die while I'm living than live while I'm dead. All men know the use of the useful, but nobody knows the use of the useless. Be bold. Don't be shy to say no to the future you don't like. The only thing that can grow is the thing you give energy to. So in war, the way is to avoid what is strong and strike at what is weak. Do more listening than talking. Talk more about them than about you. I do not like to repeat successes. I like to go on to other things. Honest is how I want to look. The truth doesn't glitter and shine. It is better to fail in originality than to succeed in imitation. If you correct your mind, the rest of your life will fall into place. If we don't change the direction we are headed, we will end up where we are going. Truth is as straight as an arrow, while a lie swivels like a snake. Ability will never catch up with the demand for it. Keep creating. The world yearns to celebrate your next masterpiece. Fear is nothing more than a negative assessment of risk. That knowledge, which stops at what it does not know, is the highest knowledge. Almost nobody dances sober unless they happen to be insane. To have a human form of a joyful thing, but in the universe of possible forms, there are others just as good. There are few reasons for telling the truth, but for lying, the number is infinite. Other people's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. A man should look for what is and not for what he thinks should be. Your strongest muscle and worst enemy is your mind. Train it well. Convictions are more dangerous foes of truth than lies. Whether we fall by ambition, blood, or lust, like diamonds, we are cut with our own dust. A petty thief is put in jail. A great brigand becomes a ruler of a nation. And there are really never endings, happy or otherwise. Those who know do not speak. Those who speak do not know. People wealth consists upon their freedom, individual resources, and good social life. If you wish to be out front, then act as if you were behind. She will always wear her crown, regardless of the hate. In the cherry blossom shade, there's no such thing as a stranger. I have never known any distress that an hour's reading did not relieve. Karma is given, not to those who ask, but to those who ask of nothing. Nature's pleased with simplicity, and nature is no dummy. I've never seen anything as bright as the rays of kindness. Hearts can't be broken because they're made of marzipan. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. It takes greater faith to dance in the dark than to rest in light. The terrible thing about the quest for truth is that you find it. Patience is the only way you can endure the gray periods. Leaders are limited by their vision rather than by their abilities. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. The truth doesn't mind being told every once in a while. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake. Try not to become a man of success. Rather become a man of value. It does not matter how long you live, but how well you do it. If I work hard enough, there will be things I can do tomorrow that I can't do today. If you are not having fun, you are doing something wrong.